see trouble on every side, and you just wanna run and hide, but you just gotta stand and fight, cause it ain't over. Life may weigh you down, you can't throw in the towel. Don't give up, hold your head up, cause it ain't over. So smile and believe, some kind of way he's gonna make a way. I know he will. Your time is here. As long as you're breathing, it ain't over. This is not the end, it ain't over. Go back and try again, it ain't over. This is not the end, it ain't over. Cause in the end you're gonna win, it ain't over. It's been a slow and a long grind, but you're frustrated, you've been trying for a long time. Look how far you've come, there's just a little ways to go. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Just want you to know that I believe in you. So smile, and believe. Some kind of way he's gonna make a way. I know he will. Your time is here. As long as you're breathing, it ain't over. This is not the end, it ain't over. Go back and try again, it ain't over. This is not the end, it ain't over. Cause in the end you're gonna win, it ain't over. Say I'm strong, let me pour. Say I'm rich, life and death is in the power of your tongue.
What's up, y'all? Y'all come on in, like that is here. You already know what time it is. It's Fresh Fire Friday with your boy Pastor B. Come on, you already know it. Let the week come.
Say I'm strong, more. Say I'm rich,
Life and death is in the power of time.
life and death is in the power of your tongue. You must recite,
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. No matter what you're going through, it's gonna be fine because God got you.
But joy comes in the morning.
Listen, celebrate now, shout now, because it's already alright.
Shall prosper home.
Let's go. Like, tag, and share. You already know what to do.
Go to your riches and glory.
It's Fresh Fire Friday. Come on in, y'all. Tell Naughty, Daddy, everybody. Fresh Fire is popping and is live and full and in effect. Listen, we're so glad that you decided to join us and share with us on today in this Fresh Fire Friday. Yes, I'm so glad to be back with y'all. It's been a while, but we are here. We are live and in full effect. Listen, again, like, tag, and share. Do me a favor, tell Lonnie, Dottie, everybody that Fresh Fire Friday is on in its full effect. Share this post. Do me a favor and like, tag, and share this post. Thank you for those of you that are already on and that are tuning on, that are sharing and hitting the share button, and you're hitting the share button, and you're hitting the like button, and hitting the like button. The more you hit it, the more you share, the more we will grow and spread the good news that we share about the goodness of God and all the content that we share. Listen, we're so glad again that you decided to come join us. This month is the month where we observe breast cancer awareness and domestic violence, and I was just floored when I heard this testimony by one of our very own lady, Elaine Prim. She was with our elder Aisha Salyer during I believe it was a Thursday Night Truth segment, and she began to share her testimony. And man, I don't really feel like a lot of people got a chance to really experience and hear the woman of God's testimony and what God has done for her. And yet she's still growing. Even today, she's still yet growing and believing God for what God is about to do in her life. So listen, I want to take you now into this moment of sharing, talking about domestic violence and observing domestic violence and breast cancer, but just sharing this woman of God's testimony and how God brought her out. So let's go now into the segment already in progress.
Blessing everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I want to give honor to God, who's the head of my life, for blessing me on this day. Even though I'm in pain, I'm still here. I'm still pushing. I'm still striving. But my testimony, oh boy, I don't even know where to start. God, I've been through a lot. When I said I've been through a lot, from 7 years old, it's terrible. It's not good.
Jesus.
Growing up at 7 years old, I'm my dad's first child, and I was a daddy's girl. So wherever my dad go, I can remember he going, he take me. But he had to leave me with a family member on his side to watch me, because he had to leave to come to Florida to cut sugar cane to provide for me and him, because it was just me and him at the time. And I was left with this guy. This guy abused me, beat me physically, beat me for nothing, just beat me because my dad wasn't there. It's your fault, I got to watch you. It's your fault, I got to babysit you. How is my fault? My dad paying you to watch me. How is my fault? I'm a child. You got my other cousins, then you're watching them. They're there for you and you're not abusing them, even though they're your child. You're telling me I have to sit with my cousin them playing, I can't play. I gotta sit there in the doorway, watch the chicken. You know when you're chasing a chicken, or you can't catch a chicken, the chicken running.
Mm-hmm.
So they have me sit there to watch the chicken, so the chicken can't get in the house. So the chicken flew over my head and get in the house and break a plate, an expensive plate. They say it's my fault why the chicken break the plate. I'm a little 7-year-old kid. How can I catch a chicken? If the chicken not locked up in one place where he can't run far around, I can't catch him. But I get beaten for that. They stole my dad's stuff. I told my dad, when he called, I said, Dad, please hurry up and come home. Hurry up and come home. Telling people you don't want to cut no more sugar cane. Come home for me, because I've been hurting a lot. They have me go to sleep at night. Instead of me sleeping in the bed, they have me sleeping on the floor with no clothes on the floor, naked, no clothes on, just some underwear. While their kids are sleeping with clothes on, blanket, me sleeping on the pure hard floor. Maybe that's why now, still right now, I love sleeping on the floor, because that's all I know of, floors. I was abused. Then my dad met this lady. She came into my life, and it make it no better.
Jesus.
It makes it no better. She was abusing me.
Jesus.
I wanted to commit suicide. I tried to commit suicide so many times in my life. So many times. I blame God for creating me, for me to be here. I ask him all the time, why did you create me? Why you gave me to my mom? At my time, my mom didn't raise me. My dad raised me. My mom left me with my dad when I was 3 months old. So I never know my biological mom till I was 12 years old. I met my biological mom in person. And what my biological mom told me was to get away from me. You're not my child. You're not my child. I don't know you. Get away from me, you little black bee. And I'm like, looking at her like, what's going on? They told me you my mom. My dad brought me to you, and you told me that. So for a long time, my biological mom, I wanted nothing to do with her. I say if I ever see her, I'm a kill her. I'm a hurt her. I'm gonna do everything to her. But the lady that raised me, she abused me, physically abused me, mentally abused me. Whatever you want, verbally abused me. Everything. I didn't go through a lot. When I say I go through a lot, I never even know about talking about testimony will save people, because I'm like, why telling people map what I go through? That's not going to help nobody. All they're going to do is talk about me, put me down, say, oh, you're not nothing, you don't worry it, you're not nothing, you're not nothing, you're not this garbage. I was told I was going to be a prostitute, I was going to be a whore. Get my language, but I'm just telling the truth. I was going to be a prostitute, I was going to be a whore, I was going to be nothing. I was going to have all these kids, many kids. And I'm like, why? I'm a kid. I'm not thinking about that stuff. As a kid, I'm not thinking about that stuff.
Jesus.
And the lady, my stepmother, she was cheating on my dad with this guy. And the guy, we used to go for his house at nighttime, spend time with their family and stuff. And they have me like washing the dishes for them. And I'm washing the dishes, and by me washing the dishes in the back of the yard, it's kind of like a dark, but it's light back there, but it's a little dark. And what he do while I'm there, my back turned washing the dishes, he came, he put his hand around my mouth, took me in the back, where nobody can see, and he sexually abused me.
Jesus.
And it's going on, and I keep telling my stepmother, she didn't believe me. One night, his sister called him and beat him and tell him, don't do that. He was a grown man, I was a child. I was 8, I started getting sexual abuse from 8 years old until I was 12 years old. I was getting sexual abuse every night by this guy. And I keep telling the lady that raped, I'm like, he's raping me. And she was like, oh no, he's not, because she loved him. She was cheating on my dad with him. I'm like, but the person you're going with, you laying down sleeping with behind my dad's back, he's doing the same thing to me. And she, oh, he's not doing it to you. You're just lying. You're just saying that. You're just saying that. I'm like, I'm not gonna make something up until somebody's doing something to me if it's not happening. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I say, his sister came to her and told her, and she still didn't believe. And I'm like, why do I have to go through this? Lord, please just kill me, because this, I can't take this every night as a child. And he used to use protection. He used protection so that I didn't get pregnant. And it kept happening. And she had me go places with her to meet him from the house, away from my dad. And by me getting sexual abuse by him and abused by her, so she had me to look out when my dad come in to tell her. So I see my dad coming. I'm not telling her, because you abusing me, and I'm not going to keep you protected. And you make me getting abused and you abusing me. So my dad coming and seeing, and I don't tell my dad, and my dad fight and stuff. She blame me for it. I'm getting whipping behind it. I'm like, Dad, I'm a child. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here with her because she didn't want to leave me in the house by myself to go places. And I'm like, I just said, Lord, just kill me. Just take me. Just take me. I've been begging the Lord to take me forever. I'm not saying why he bring me in this hurt, to have me suffer, abuse, physically, raped, everything. People sucking their fingers up inside me as a child. And I'm like, why? This is not for me. This is not me. I raised up in church after going to church a lot and stuff. I said, and it's still happening. I'm like, God, just kill me. Just take me right here in church. Just wherever I'm at, just take me. Just take me. And I've been waiting. She never believed me. I got older. It's still happening. And I tried to commit suicide. I climbed a tree, tie a rope in the tree, tie the rope around my neck, trying to jump out the tree. I wanted to fall on my neck and break my neck. But I guess God said, no, it's not your time. He flipped me around. I fell on my knees. That's the reason why now I have to have surgery on my knee. I fell on my knee because I fell on my knee. My knee sunk down in the ground. And I said, I try some of the time. I try to take pills. I try to drink bleach. I try to do everything to just kill myself because I was tired of being molested. I was tired of being physically abused. My stepmother, she lay in the bed. Oh, you a woman at the house and you have your child. Little kid, I have to wash clothes, cook, clean, do everything. I'm washing clothes for me, my siblings, my dad, my stepmother, and we didn't have washer and dryer, so I say I'm washing them. I'm washing them by hands. You know how comforter thick. I'm washing
Jesus.
comforter by hands, soaping up, scrubbing it by hands. Wring, you know, comforter hard to wring out. You have to wring the clothes
Jesus.
by hands. And I said, by hand, wring them, hang them up. And while I'm washing, I got to stop, make sure food cooking, make sweeping the yard, doing this while she laying in bed. I'm bringing her breakfast in bed, lunch in bed, dinner in bed, and I'm the child. When you should be the one cooking the dinner, you have a her husband. You should be the one who's doing the cooking, but the child doing everything. We here back home, we couldn't use mop or broom to sweep the floor. You have to get on your hands and knees and sweep the floor. And if you have cracks in the crease, little cracks in the floorboard, in little crease, then I have to take a pin or a stick and dig every dirt out of the corners of the crack of the floor. I have to scrub the floor where you could see her face, where you could see your face in the floor. You can't have a spot on the floor. It got to be shine. With pot up here, now you can cook on your pot. The bottom of your pot is black and it's fine. Our pots couldn't be like that. I have to scrub the pot and make the pot be just like when you just bought it, brand new. When you just cook, you got to scrub the pot. You have to see the pot shine every day. If I wash the pot and I look a black from the cooking on it, I get beaten with it. I get beaten with pots, pans, machete, broomstick, extension cord, water hose. Right now, I got a cut right here in my hand. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. That's from a machete. This is from my stepmother, burnt me with this on the stove. I've been through so much in my life growing up. I just wanted to just die. I just wanted to die as a kid growing up. But I've been through so much. I've been abused, physical. I tried to bleach things. Leaving Jamaica, come to the state. I'm thinking I leave in Jamaica now. Everything is good and glory. Leaving Jamaica, come to the state. I came to the state. My dad's uncle started to rape me. I came here at 19, but he started to rape me. And he's a doctor. He was a doctor. May the Lord rest his soul in peace. But he's a doctor, and he used to use protection. And he used to tell me if I tell my dad, he would have shipped me back to Jamaica. And I couldn't tell my dad because what I was going through back in Jamaica, I didn't want to go back there and go through the stuff I was going through. So I keep taking it. I spend weekend with him and his kids, and weekends when my older cousin I go there from Friday to Sunday. So on Sundays, my cousins, they want to bring me home. They say, I'm going to take her home. He tell them, no, don't take her home. I'll take her home. And while he taking me home, he pull over on some the streets in Buffalo. I don't even think of the street because sometimes he bring me back memories and stuff. And I don't, but pull the car over, he sexually raped me there. He sent the kids them to the store, to shopping and stay there, and he raped me. I used to work with him. In his office when he wait till all the patient leave, all the co-worker leave. He raped me there in the office. When I come out and I told my uncles and stuff, I told my grandmother before may the Lord rest her soul in peace, before she passed away, I said, your son is raping me. She said, you can't tell nobody that. That's a shame on you. That's a disgrace. You can't tell nobody that. I told only one uncle that believes me, but he's passed away. One uncle that believes me. My other uncles, I tell them, it's a shame. You can't tell nobody that. You got to keep it in the family. And I'm like, keep it in the family. So I wanted to commit suicide. I went to the hospital. I told the doctor, I said, look, please bring me a knife. When they bring me a knife, they bring me a butter knife. I said, I don't want a knife like this. I need a regular knife. I wanted to cut my wrist. I tried with the butter knife. It couldn't work. I wanted to cut my wrist. They put me at Buffalo General, the hospital at Buffalo General. And they sent whatever the crazy word and have me a 72-hour watch because I wanted to commit suicide. I took pills and I took pills. I took this. I took that. I tried everything to kill myself. I tried to. I even in the street. I walk in the street. Just want the cars to hit me. Just want cars to hit me. I'm begging people, just hit me. Just hit me. I
Jesus.
did not. I did not want to be here. Cause I'm like, why did I come here to be left? Been raped. All my kids growing up. Come here to the state. Been raped. Couldn't come home from my uncle. Couldn't tell my father. Only thing I could do was run in the room and lock my door. My dad come knock on my door. You okay, baby? Yes. It don't sound like it. Yes, Dad, I'm okay. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I just want to lay down. I'm just being raped. Couldn't tell my dad. It kept going on every weekend. Every other weekend, it kept going on. I couldn't tell my dad. I didn't never have no one to tell me. Growing up, no one never tell me in my life, I love you. I keep telling people, I love you. I love you. Never know what that word means. I love you. Don't know what it means. I love you. But I'm keep telling people, no one ever tell me that they love me. So I'm like, I don't need to be here. If nobody love me, I don't need to be here. I just need to be gone, disappear off the earth. Then they won't have to bother with me. They don't want to see me. They want to hear me. Nothing. They want to have nothing to do with me. And look, and I going through them like, nope. And I couldn't come out. I come out and well, I didn't come out and tell my dad didn't even know that the guy in Jamaica was raping me. Cause I never tell him.
Jesus.
At 23 years old, I couldn't tell my dad. I have to write a letter and tell my dad everything I was going through in Jamaica by me being raped every night. And tell him what his brother did to me. And the same person that raped me, my dad wanted to kill him, and I had to protect him. I had to protect the guy that raped me. My uncle had to protect him from my dad because I did not want to see my dad go to jail for murder. And my dad was going to kill him right there. That dad have him, and I was like, Dad, please let him go. Let him go, Dad. Let him go. Just let it go, please. I don't want you to go. I don't. They call the police right in his office where we work at, where co-workers was there. Patients was there. Everybody running up the stairs. What's going on? What's going on? My dad locked the door and put the chair behind the door so nobody couldn't get in. And I'm like, Dad, please, please, please. And I just wanted to kill myself. Then being in a relationship was not better because I never liked female because what happened to me one day when I met this stepmother that was here in America now with my dad, ex. When I met her, she had a little girl. She was 2 years at the time. So I used to sleep with me. So I'm laying there in the bed thinking it's the baby laying on me and squeezing on my breast. I feel my breast getting squeezed and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, it's the baby. So I'm just still laying there. I open my eye. It was one of her lesbian cousin squeezing my breast. All I could do is punch her in the face. Got up that morning and before she woke up, I went in there. And I started beating the mess out of her. I said, I do not like female. I do not like female. I don't like people touch me. I don't like that. And she was like, oh, you like it. You like it. You didn't do anything about it. I said, when I punch in your face, what did I do something about it? She said, no. She said, you like it. You just did that. Just do it. And that made me mad. I went for the knife. I tried to stop. I wanted to stab her. I had the knife at her throat. I wanted to stab her. Stab her. But my dad, and my cousin, they came in there and took the knife away from me. And I never liked female. I rather deal with guys. And even though I talk to guys, I wasn't sleeping with them. But I was told, oh, you have all these male friends. You're a whore. You're sleeping with them. You're a prostitute. Before I was saved, I was in the street. I was drinking. I was smoking. I was smoking weed. That's the only thing I was smoking, weed and drinking. But if I go to a guy house and spend time with him, I'm not drinking. Even if I drink, if I go drink to get drunk, I want to be at home where I'm drunk, where I could fall out at my home. I'm not going to drink at somebody's house and be drunk where I can't remember nothing.
Right.
One of my guys I was with, he liked it male and female. He liked it female. He liked to have threesomes. And I'm like, that's not me. If I like you, I want to be with you and you. I'm not sharing you I'm not sharing my mate. I'm not sharing. I'm not in the sharing business. So it was like, oh, so it got me bring female to my house. When I used to see me bring female to the house, it's about, oh, telling you my aunt, telling you my cousin. I said, I'm not going to tell you the people, me and you's cousin are nothing. But they think we're family and we're sleeping together. That's not cute. You don't sleep with your family and stuff, and you get mad. Oh, you can't do that for me. You can't. Oh, you ain't this. You ain't worth nothing. You don't worth nothing. Then if you can't, I said, I'm not sleeping with nobody. If I'm not sleeping with you and you only, I'm not sleeping with nobody. I'm not sleeping with you. I'm not sleeping with no other man. I'm not sleeping with no other woman. You like to see your female have sex with other men while you sit there and watch and stuff. You like stuff like that. That's not me. I used to get cussed out. I used to call these different names by him, and I tell him, I say, well, guess what? If that's what you want, go find somebody out there like that can do that for you, because that's not me, and I'm not doing it. He want money. I tell him, I said, you a man. I'm not taking care of no man. You can work. I'm not taking. If you can't, you want me to give you money, but when I ask you for money, you can't give me nothing. No. So he got mad at me because his daughter was starting school. My daughter was starting school. His daughter got him and her and her mother. My daughter only have me. My kids only have me. So I told him I can't buy uniform for all of the kids there for school. So he got mad at me because I couldn't buy his kids no clothes and school supplies for school. Why she have him and her mother? My daughter only have me because their father passed away in 2006. So I'm telling him I can't do it. Maybe next time after school I can get her something, but not right now. Oh yeah, you can't get my kids nothing. You ain't no good baby. You ain't no good mom, stepmother. You ain't no good this. You ain't no good that. I said, well, but at the time when I'm giving you money, paying for you to come visit me, and I'm paying my way to come visit you, I was good then. When I'm giving you, so I was good then. But because I can't do it for all these kids, I'm nothing. I said, you don't buy my kids nothing. You don't buy my kids nothing, but I buy your kids stuff. You get mad at me because the one time I can't do when school come, and I have 2 kids to do for you, only got 1 to do for. Oh, you ain't good, you ain't this. And my son at the time, my son was telling me, my son was like, Mom, don't date him. He don't look like a good, he doesn't look like a good guy. I'm like, he's a good person, but he's a good person. He's a good person, baby. Don't worry about it. He all right, he all right. I said, you know, I should have listened to my son. My son said, Mom, see, I told you. I said, but I'm not listening to my son because I'm like, he a kid. I'm like,
Right.
You don't know what relationship is. You're a kid, you don't know what grown-ups relationship is. So I'm not listening to him. Forbid, I wish I did listen to him because he tried to hit me before, but I told man, I said, my dad beat me all my life. My dad beat me for 19 years. And I tell men right now, I said, if I'm ever man ever put their hand on me, I tell him either we gotta choose 2 places you gotta go. You either go 6 feet under or we go to jail. So you choose which one. Because I refuse to make another man beat on me. I refuse. I said, we either going to jail or we going 6 feet under. Because I remember I was in this social service building one day, and this guy came. I was listening to my music and listening for my name to call. This guy came up to me, and I don't remember what he asked me, but he told me he was going to slap me. And I said, man, that would be the last time you ever put your hand on somebody. Then I told him, I said, I will stab you right now, right here in front of these people, and I wouldn't care. It was a police officer there. He went and told the police officer. So I said, did you tell the police officer what he told me? So the police asked him, he said, what you told her? I told her I'll slap her. So then he said, well, if you put your hand on her, she have a right to put her hand back on you. Then the cops asked me, where you from? I said, I'm from Jamaica. He said, the cop told him, he said, you can't mess with them people because they're crazy. They would hurt you if they said they would hurt you. But I told my people, I would never make a man put their hand on me. We going to jail, or we going 6 feet under. But I've been abused, never been abused. I've been not physically abused, but I've been verbally abused. But never been physically abused by a man because I was almost raped in my house before because when I was out there, I used to talk to people, guys offline, meet guys offline, have them come to my house or I go to their house. So one day this guy asked me, what you doing? I said, I'm chilling, I'm watching movies. He said, can he come over and watch movies with me? I said, yes. So I have my heat on. It was in the winter time, so my house was scalding hot. So I'm sitting in my bed. I have one of these big old round circle chair. I told him you could sit in the chair, and I sit in the bed. facing the TV. So I'm sitting here watching TV. He came, he took his coat off, which I understand because it's hot. People take your coat off, that's fine. He take his coat off, he took his shirt off, he had his wife beater on. So I said, okay, you're fine, it's hot. So sitting here watching TV. He came out his pants. I'm like, okay, so what's going on? He came out his drawers. He came out everything. But me, when I was in the street, I used to sleep with a meat cleaver under my pillow, a hammer, a knife. So when he came in there behind and tried to rape me in my house, all I did was put my hand behind my under my pillow, come out with my meat cleaver, and I went for his neck. I tried to trap him. And when I tried to trap him, then he trying to run. I had a golden retriever. My golden retriever blocked him, and then somewhere he jumped over the golden retriever, opened the door and run out, butt naked. And he calling me, can I get my clothes? Can I get my clothes? I said, no. I just bought them clothes. I said, so what do you do? You bought them clothes to impress me? I said, I don't care. Can I get my clothes? I said, no. If you can't get the one next day. He went up the house naked. I need some clothes. It's cold outside. It's snowing. It's freezing. I said, well, you're trying to rape me, so you can't have no clothes. Leave the way you came in with clothes, you're leaving without clothes. I don't care how you're getting home. I'm going to call the cops. I said, well, call the cops. And what they going to tell you? You're trying to rape me in my house, and I have you run up the house butt naked because I'm trying to chop you up in my house. So he came in there. I came for his clothes. I got his clothes. I cut his clothes up, put bleach on them, and put them in a knife in a garbage bag. I told him, come get them. They're outside at my door. He came and got them. He was like, you cut my clothes up. You mean, you evil. I said, well, you're trying to rape me in my house.
Ooh, Jesus.
I used to sleep with a hammer under my pillow, meat cleaver, not whatever. I almost killed my son one day come in my house because I didn't know it was him. I was asleep and he came in and I came at him with a hammer. I was like, Ma, it's me, Ma. Because I went through so much. And went through that in Buffalo. Came here, got abused by somebody that I went to. The pastor put me down. Oh, you're not going to be this. You're not going to be that. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm there for church trying to help you. You put me down. You tell me, oh, you this, you that. You're not going to be a good leader in church or nothing. So I just said, forget it. I tried to kill myself so much time, but Lord, I thank God for keep me. Thank God for keeping me here. And now He's pushing me to go out there and help people. Help everyone that around me. I just thank Him. And if you guys going through anything with rape, sexual abuse, whatever, please speak out. Speak out. I don't care what it is because I didn't speak. I told my daughter, right now, I have a biological granddaughter that was a sexual rape baby because my daughter was sexually raped by gunpoint. And she didn't know who the person was. When she found out she was pregnant, she couldn't tell me. And then when I found out she wanted to give up the baby, she wanted to abort the baby. I tell her no. She wanted to give up the baby. I tell her no right now. That baby means the world to her. It means the world to us because we kept her. We didn't let her abort it. We didn't give it up for adoption or nothing right now. But if you guys been raped, sex, whatever abuse it is, it don't matter what abuse, please speak out, male, female, whoever you is. Because just as we female can get raped, physical abuse and whatever, males go to the same thing too. Please speak out. If you have to find somebody, a friend, whatever, go to counseling, whatever, please. Please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please speak up because I didn't speak out and I've been through a lot, but I'm asking you guys, please speak out. Let everyone know to keep you safe and what's going on. Thank you for listening and I love you guys.
Amen. What a powerful.
Listen, guys, to God be the glory. You heard it here tonight.
My time is almost up.
You heard it here
I
tonight.
got a song that simply says,
You heard it here tonight. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but what an awesome testimony giving by one of our very own. Sister Elaine Prim, right here from New House of Redemption Ministries. And we are grateful for the woman of God sharing her testimony. Listen, like she said, if you have been through any domestic violence or any type of violence, whether it's abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, please, ma'am, sir, because men have been abused as well, not just women, but there are men who have been abused. Speak out, share your testimony. The word says that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. I want you to know that this is the hour in the season where you got to speak out, where you got to share, you know, where you come from and how God has kept you and brought you from the muck and miry. And this is the month again where we observe breast cancer and domestic violence. And I believe that testimony needed to be shared with somebody on today so that you know that you have survived. I had the opportunity last night to share with Elder Aisha Sire, also a part of the New House of Redemption Ministries during Thursday Night Truth. The Lord allowed us to speak from the subject, I've survived it all. I've survived it all. Listen, I want to encourage you that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and there's nothing that God will withhold from you because you spoke out and you told the truth. The Bible declares in John chapter number 8, around verse number 31 and 32, that you shall be made free by speaking the truth. The truth will make you free. Be free today. Be free today. Not just this month, but all of your life. Be free. Share with somebody the good news of what God has done for you, because you're still here. You're still alive and you're still well. You're holding on to God's unchanging hand. It's only but a matter of time. It's only but a matter of time before you will be able to say, you know what? I was once there. I know what it's like. I know what it feels like. And I have survived. I have survived. Listen, I want to challenge you and I want to ask you today that whatever the Lord placed on your heart, listen, sow a seed to help somebody come out of their situation. We believe here at the New House of Redemption that it's 1 second, 1 moment, 1 day, 1 soul at a time, that souls will be redeemed. So help us by sharing in the seed today, whatever the Lord placed on your heart to sow. We greatly appreciate it. Listen, so much is happening. So much is going on. If you are not connected to the New House of Redemption, connect to us. Go to our Facebook page at the New House of Redemption Ministries. Hit the follow button. You'll get all of our notifications and be able to be notified of all of our content when we share, as well as those that are on YouTube, or if you are not on Facebook, go to YouTube and type in the New House of Redemption Ministries. We are on YouTube as well. We post on TikTok and Instagram. So listen, follow us on all social media platforms. We greatly appreciate it. Listen, I love you. Again, I praise God for you. There's nothing that you can do about it. I know that the best is yet to come for your life. We've been made endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. Don't you give up. Don't you give in. Just remind yourself that you have survived. So again, we praise God for you tuning in today. We pray that this day will find that you will find grace, peace, and love in this day. Keep pressing, keep moving forward. More grace and more love be upon you. You have been tuned in to Fresh Fire Friday. I love you. And again, there's not one thing that you can do about it. We'll see you on Sunday morning at 11:30 a.m. right here. Same bad channel, same bad time, same bad place. And it'll be at 7 o'clock for the Sunday night experience. More grace and more love be upon you is our prayer.